On the 29th of October of 2025, I went to Dubai for the very first time to start my new 2.0 travel arc, travel journey, which I have documented here on this channel every week since 2026. So that means I traveled from October until December, and every week I've updated you guys with the travel journey for the past 20 weeks. And obviously now it's May in 2026, so it's almost half a year since I've been traveling, and now this is the first time I'm actually recording in 2026 for this YouTube channel, which means it's recap time. It's time to recap my travel. I'm gonna walk you guys through it. It was a lot of fun. The first couple of countries were in Asia, and then obviously I went to China, which is also Asia, but that's gonna be in the second part. So that's gonna be uploaded next week. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that. Now let's start off where I started my travel journey. That was in Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, I went to Dubai. I flew to Dubai from Schiphol. That's the main airport in the Netherlands. And the flight was very early. I arrived in the airport at like, I think 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And my flight was at either somewhere between 6 to 9 a.m. I forgot, I'm not sure, but that was a unique experience. I've always seen Schiphol crowded, and this time it was not crowded at all, so that was interesting. Yeah, so 6:30 a.m. was my flight to Dubai, and the connection was very great, very affordable. So if you ever want to go to Dubai, it was maybe less than 200 euros, so that was great. So I went to Dubai, and that was interesting because the time I went to Dubai, I actually got to meet Luke Belmar, but it was I kid you not, it was a complete coincidence. He posted on Instagram that he would be there, and well, I was there. So I could go and meet him for free at his free meetup. So it's almost like I went to Dubai for that meetup, but no, it's actually, I just went there and he was there. So that was great. I mean, that's a good coincidence. I had a clip, it got a couple views, so that was cool. And Luke Belmar seems like a nice guy, and that was fun. I mean, the meetup was cool as well, met some people there. And my time in Dubai was very short. And I gotta be honest, Dubai for me is not my favorite city. I mean, it's all right. Would I go there again? Not sure. Not sure. If there is a nice opportunity, then yeah, perhaps. But I gotta be honest, I'm not that materialistic, obviously. And yeah, Dubai is very materialistic and is a Muslim country as well, or Muslim city. And I'm Christian, by the way. So for me, it's all right. I kind of like it, but yeah. If you have not already seen any of my vlogs, or you missed a couple, there is a playlist and you can go and click on that playlist. It's called Mission 1K52. And what Mission 1K52 means is that I'll upload every day, which I'm already doing every Saturday this year. So those are 52 videos because there are 52 weeks in the year. So every Saturday a new video, and so far we've done 20, and 20 of those are the vlogs. So click the first link in the description to catch all of the episodes, or some that you want to see. Go ahead and binge that content. From Dubai, I went to Bangkok, and that's kind of why I went to Dubai in the first place, is to go to Bangkok. And I've already been to Bangkok. Going to Dubai and then Bangkok instead of going to Bangkok right away was actually cheaper, believe it or not. So that's kind of the reason why I went to Dubai first. And going to Dubai was kind of short. I went to Bangkok, and Bangkok was great. I've already been there, and I also went to a hostel that I've already been, so I was familiar, and it was fun, man. I mean, I like the city. I would go there again. When I landed, it was kind of weird because I really felt like I was at home. And that's really weird. I mean, I've not been there super long. I mean, I've been there a little bit, right? In 2024 I stayed there, I hung out, and it felt like home, and that's kind of weird. I don't think I would actually live in Thailand for more than 2 years, I guess. I don't know if I've showed this on the vlog, but at the hostel I stayed at, there are like a couple cats, and they're very sweet. So maybe I'll show a picture up on screen, because I don't know if I filmed them or not. From Bangkok, I went to Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi was a town, and I really didn't find any tourists there. Maybe some tourists like from Thailand, but I've not seen Europeans or Americans or anyone. It's kind of like a town, a village, which is kind of different, you know, from Bangkok, because I wanted to see kind of like a lesser known place, and it was great. It had a waterfall park, which I went to with the bus, right? That was kind of like a day trip. Then there was a kind of like a bridge that you could walk on, which, you know, you could see through. So you could look down as if you were, I don't know, falling through the sky. Not really, obviously. But then there was also a temple, you know, a Buddhistic temple with kind of like a museum kind of next to it, with this really small, old, lovely lady that was very kind and gave me free water. Which I remember. That was great, and there were almost no people. I'll also, by the way, have some pictures up on screen that'll contextualize a couple things. I went back to Bangkok for 1 or 2 days, maybe one night. Oh, actually, yeah, one night. And then I went to Vietnam. So pretty much almost all the flights I took were kind of like midnight. They were very cheap. So in Vietnam, I went to Nha Trang. It was great. I liked it there, but I also didn't like it there. What? You went to a place you didn't like? Yeah, so, I mean, it was alright, don't get me wrong. The beach was very great. When I arrived, I was obviously very sleep deprived. Hey, that rhymes. And I tried to, I went to the beach, and then right after that I caught some Z's. But when I went to the beach, it was beautiful, it was lovely, the sky was blue. The sea looked amazing, and I was like, wow, I'm really at a great place. I'll have some iPhone videos up on screen. So I guess I did film it, but I wanted to go back after my amazing nap, right? Nap turned into, I woke up the next morning, I think. So that was amazing. I went back with the camera, ready to film. You know, okay, I'm gonna film for my vlog. This is gonna be great beach content. It's gonna be awesome. And then, you know, the weather sucked. And it didn't go back to being beautiful. The sea got a very disgusting color. The sea was even trashed. I showed this in one of my vlogs. It got trashed. Yeah. So that was unfortunate. So no cool beach content like I had in Dubai. That was great. That was a great beach. Even though it's an artificial fake beach, but it was great. So that was Vietnam. So to recap a little bit, I went, Amsterdam, Dubai, Bangkok, Kanchanaburi, Nha Trang. And then from Vietnam, I went to Hong Kong for, I kid you not, and this is incredible connection. 40 euros, 40, yes, that's like $35. I mean, that maybe the cheapest flight I've ever taken, and a great one at that. I didn't have a window seat. I was all the way in the back, whatever. I don't care. It was only like 2 or 3 hours flying. I mean, this is just great. Once you land in Asia, it's amazing because you can just go to other places in Asia for extremely cheap. And this is just still blows my mind to this day. And I want to go to Asia once again. And it's just amazing there. I love it. And then so part 2, we're gonna cover China. It's gonna be great. China. So I first went to, I can't spoil it. Well, I went to Hong Kong first, but then I'll recap it for you guys in the next episode. So that's next Saturday. Maybe it's already out if you're watching this later, obviously. So I want to thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching the vlogs. And this is the first time I'm really actually talking to you guys in real time, you know, because everything before this was recorded a couple months in advance, you know, really to churn out my plan for 52 videos this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment and tune in next week. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.